Hi. Hello, everyone. I am very, very excited to unbox um, our very squishy package from Paradise Fibers. I'm really excited, but I will give a few minutes. There's a bit of a delay. So, hello, hello. I'm going to try not to shake the table and therefore shake the camera and everything else. Uh, but I can close that out and we can see that. But yeah, I am super excited. This one, I feel like this particular package, which I don't think is it's a compostable one. I don't think it's a custom one in any kind of way, unless, of course, this mailer means that like maybe we'll have a natural dyeing project. I don't know. Sometimes we get dyeing projects in here. But yeah, it's I can really feel everything in it. You've been binge watching my videos for the past 4 days. Oh, yay, thank you. Well, speaking of my videos, everyone watching, please make sure that you are subscribed to the ChemKnits Tutorials YouTube channel. We are getting close to 50,000 subscribers. Not that close, but we're getting close. And so your subscription really does help, as does watching my videos. And we're approaching another milestone, and I'm trying to figure out how to celebrate. So probably in the next month or two, I will hit 10 million views. And so I am extremely excited for that. And that is thanks to all of you at home. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. But anyway, I am Rebecca from ChemKnits, and today we are going to be unboxing the May 2021 Paradise Fibers Fiber of the Month Club. This is an unspun fiber subscription that comes with 6 to 8 ounces of spinning fiber every month. And there's always a fun theme and extras in here. And so the unboxing is always a joyful experience. It's something I love to unbox, and I know you all love to watch. And I am really excited. Now, Paradise Fibers sends this to me for free every month for me to unbox and share with all of you. But I continue to unbox it because I genuinely love it. I do have an affiliate link, which means I earn commission if you make purchases at Paradise Fibers. I have the link to the Fiber of the Month Club pinned in the chat, and it should be in the video description of this video. And yes, it should be near the top of the video description. So you can go and check that out. And now, yeah, so if you want to learn more about the Fiber of the Month Club, you could head over to the Paradise Fibers website. And I think, this was the first one I ever unboxed, actually. This isn't my photo, obviously, but the first one I ever unboxed was this fun 4th of July theme. And so they put just a lot of thought and care into the projects. The club does start at $34.99 a month, which includes shipping within the continental US. And if you live further away, you can sign up for a slightly increased rate. But if you're outside of the UK, EU, or Canada, and you're interested in signing up, just shoot Paradise Fibers an email, and they can quote you a price or let you know if it's feasible to ship to you. But in each of these, the cost includes the cost of shipping. So it is just a lot of fun. And there's this handy little ad right here. Fiber Club members do save 10% on full price fiber purchases through Paradise Fibers. So that is really, really fun. And yeah, let's open this up. Let's see. I'm like, oh man, I have to lean so close to read. Your puppy's watching with you? Awesome. Oh, this is my Color Affection shawl, the one that I finished recently. Of course, like, because I'm wearing a tank top, like, you can't really see much of what I'm wearing, but I finally, after like 7 years, finished this because it had just been hibernating. Actually, it's really hot. I was like, I want to wear something, but now I'm hot. All right, let's open this buddy up. Okay, so it really does, when there's a little scissor on there, that might mean you might actually want scissors. But for a compostable mailer, this one is requiring some effort to open up. And, ooh, oh, fun. We've got some more compostable wrapping. Interesting. That's fun. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, I've got the bat. Ooh, this is cute. It seems like maybe, I was like, maybe this compostable mailer is a Q. So we've got a little burlap bag that probably has the extras with butterflies on it. And let's get our theme card out. There's 2 cards. Okay. So the Fiber Club newsletter. Aha! The theme of the month is Mayflowers, and it's featuring Ecosole. I don't know. Is that what these are, or is that a fiber? Oh, it is a fiber. It's featuring a 100% biodegradable blend. Oh, this is cool. Okay, before I don't want to get the spoilers, but so introducing Ecosole, a new lab-tested fiber that has blossomed that biodegrades in a fraction of the time other synthetic fibers. It's an ultra-soft nylon fiber called BioNylon, and it makes up 85% of our newest blends, Ecosole. And the remaining 15% is undyed rose fiber. And so rose fiber is regenerated cellulose fiber produced from the pulp of rose bushes, which biodegrades in less time than cotton. So it biodegrades in 6 weeks versus 11 weeks in landfill conditions. Ooh, cool. So I'll probably read the rest of that in a minute, but let's take a look at the fiber. So to go with this theme, this biodegradable theme, the wrapping is actually these biodegradable packs. And so, ooh, oh, wow. So this beauty is, I see there's some marine blue, almost green, deep purple and blue. You can see, I guess maybe there's a hint of some forest green. And then that white is that natural rose fiber. So this is all synthetic. Wow. Wow. It feels very silky, I would say, is how I would describe it. Let's see what the other color is, because I have a feeling that we have 2 colorways. Ooh, this one is beautiful too. So this one is, I would say it's brown and gold, like a mustard gold, and then a deep forest green and sort of an apple green, a more yellow green. So this is the 2 that I got. They are beautiful. All right, and it looks like there are a bunch of different colors, which this isn't quite showing up. So I got this one right here, and then I got that one. So I got the cooler toned ones. Although for a green, I would call this a warm toned green. Okay, so did you know that the chemical structure of traditional synthetic fibers, generally speaking, does not allow for bacterial penetration, which makes the degradation process more complex and slower? BioNylon and Ecosole, on the other hand, are produced using an enhanced polyamide formula, which can be digested by bacteria. And so I guess the biodegradation process would last 5 years compared to 50 with other synthetics. And I'm skimming this. So this is really nice. So this is Oecotex certified to guarantee the absence of toxic substances which could harm the health of adults, children, and babies. So this is really an eco-friendly blend, and they have a pattern There's a suggested pattern, some crochet sandals. Oh my gosh, these are adorable. Those are adorable. I just totally like missed that there's sandal bottoms there. So they are washable, and oh, it's a free pattern. So that's really nice. And so if you are a Fiber Club member and you want more of the colorway that you got or some of the others that you didn't, you can call or email Paradise Fibers to order it before they put it up on their website. So typically they release what they first put in the Fiber Club. They release that at the very end of the month or the beginning of the next month. So club members can get more of it. But it does say here that beginning in early July, they will have limited quantities of 21 solid colors of the bio nylon fiber available on their website for purchase, which could then be used for blending into bats or spinning on its own, which is really awesome. I kind of want to see, I'll need to set myself a reminder to see if I can get some maybe in an undyed way. So Paradise Fibers sells pounds of roving as well. We can go back here. I'll just search for, okay, so the merino, okay, so it's 25 for a pound. But they had, I was searching for the Corriedale because this is the one actually that I will be featuring this yarn from Paradise Fibers that I actually spun in a video on Friday. I finally edited the video of me spinning the highlighter. Where did the yarn go? Oh, I guess I don't have it right here. The highlighter yarn that I dyed that was a Paradise Fibers like project. So I dyed it with highlighters and then spun it. And so I have a video featuring part of that that'll be up on Friday. There is that. But yeah, so Paradise Fiber, you can get undyed fiber in addition to gorgeous blends. But as I mentioned, as a Fiber Club member, you do save, what was it, 15% off, I think, full price fiber purchases. No, sorry, 10%. Excuse me, 10% off full price. And so there's a coupon code you can use, or if you email or call, they will set you up. You didn't care for the feel of the fiber. I think that it's very, very smooth. I almost wish, so I've dyed some of the rose fiber before. I want to feel what it feels like spun up. I think it's really pretty. Part of me wishes that it was blended with wool. So then maybe it would have some of the strength that nylon can give. But I think that because there are some projects where synthetics tend to be more practical than other fibers, having a biodegradable synthetic is a huge plus for the textile market. And so I think that is really, really interesting. And so one big thing I love about Paradise Fibers is that they really do push the envelope in terms of what kind of fibers they send us. Like, we had pineapple fiber once in a tropical themed box. We've seen rose fiber once before, and it fit with a somewhere over the rainbow box, and so it was like poppies. And the type of fiber they pick usually ties in with the theme of the box really, really well. And so I think that it is really, really fun. So outside of the club, they have tons of gorgeous fiber on their website. But yeah, the flip-flops, I wonder where you get the base, or actually, I wonder if it's just the, you can get the soles for when you break one of your old, like if you use the Old Navy flip-flops, when you break one, then you could reuse the bottom and do something like this. I definitely have some old ones. So let's see. You'll probably blend yours with something else. Yeah, I think that this would add a lot of strength to something. I'm curious how... Yeah, so there's not a lot of crimp. I think it'll spin pretty easily. It definitely is very strong with the snap test. It might not be like my favorite in the squishy. I think the colors are gorgeous. It's very silky. I think that if I had something, if I had I have hand cutters, but the only thing I've really successfully done with those is removed skin. If I had like a drum cutter or something, then I would be inclined, or maybe, what are the, you know, those comb things that Paradise Fibers does, or like a blending board. Actually, I really want a blending board. I might blend it in with something else to add strength, but that has a little more squish to it, because all the fibers are fairly flat. There's not like crimp in it. So you got Grassroots in the blue and purple iris. Oh, I should look and see what the names are. Would we wash to set the twist like we would with wool, considering the biodegradable nature? So the biodegradable nature just means that in the right conditions, then it will degrade. So just like paper can be biodegradable, like in your house, in the conditions in your home, it's not going to break down and rot. It needs to have like the moist, warm environment exposed to like soil bacteria to start to degrade. So, you know, I think that this is something that, although apparently it can biodegrade in about 5 years, you would need to have it in like a compost pile or some kind of situation like that for it actually to decompose. It's not going to just start decomposing here. So I would wash it as normal. So it's not going to dissolve in water, I guess is what I'm saying. It's just more that it will probably degrade more. I don't know how long wool would take, but it would degrade probably more similarly to that, when wool things can last for years and years and years. Yeah, it's definitely something that would want pre-drafting. Right. Yes. And so anaerobic conditions would be like the center of your, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Anaerobic conditions would be, say, when you have a compost pile, the degradation happens more towards the center where there's less oxygen. And so that's sort of where that would take place. And so just, you know, in your closet stored, it should be fine. But yes, I agree. Pre-drafting. Oh yeah, let me see the names of the colors. I haven't even opened up the extras. And I feel like, where's the one from last time? Because I missed the little stitch marker. So the colors are milkweed, hibiscus, iris, which actually irises are my favorite flower. Iris is here, and then tulip, and then grassroot. So that's the one that I got. But yeah, let's look at the extras before I spoil. So, oh my gosh, I think that, so I feel like I'm starting to get on a Paradise Fibers wavelength in terms of like looking for little baggies and stuff. But okay, I think, where's the, I don't know just where I'm going to put this. We've got a planting, like, I don't know what kind of seeds. I'll have to look and see, but this looks like it's a flower paper that probably has seeds in it. Okay, stash tea. No way. Organic sunny dandelion root. Like, they pick, lately there's been some tea each month, and this tea fits the theme. That is so cute. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, this might be my favorite Eunice ever. They like, I don't know if someone drew that or if they created out of flowers, Eunice and leaves, and took a picture. This is stunning. This is absolutely stunning. So oh, I see there's another option as well. Oh, I like them both, but I think there's only one in there. There's also one. There's also that blue one. Okay, but let's see. I hear some stitch markers. Ooh, are these maybe coconut? Let me see what it says. Okay. So there's a botanical, you gotta have the pun, botanical vinyl sheep sticker, 4 natural brown and 2 dyed blue coconut stitch markers. These are awesome. So there's the stash dandelion root tea and a flower shaped wildflower seed paper. Craft out of nature this month. This is so sweet. And you know, I have to say, I love this, the like back and forth of the nature inspired because of biodegradable, but also the fact that it's a synthetic fiber. I think that the duality and the thinking about being, you know, more intentional and sustainable is really, really awesome. And I think it's a really fun theme for a box. Yeah, the flower, I need to put this somewhere where we can remember to plant it in our little pot. Oh. Oh yeah, they 3D printed me this, like, it kind of failed. This is not biodegradable, so, but for Mother's Day, they 3D printed me this little, like, vase. But, so I'll stick it here, so that way I can have it. I can remember where it is and the kids can see it and plant it. It's very... Your bag didn't have butterflies? Yeah, it looks like from the picture that they maybe had one with leaves. But I feel like, I was like, wait, I feel like something like this has crossed my path. But these, I like these wrap packs. This isn't something that I knew existed. What I don't know, and it's still something I need to look up, is that if you have compostable things and what happens if they end up in a landfill versus like a compost service? Because that is something that, I mean, certainly I suppose it's better, but I know that conditions in landfills isn't always optimal for composting. And so that's something that I haven't done a lot of education on myself, but these feel really, really sturdy, and yeah, I like that. I mean, certainly, like, I don't think compostable things are bad, and certainly we're trying to minimize like things that don't degrade and single-use things, but I am, yeah, so yeah, I'm just curious for like my own, like, is it more like, you know, efficiencies and things like that? But anyway, I think that the fiber is really, really pretty. It's very, like, the colors, maybe not, but the fiber itself is really, really unique. It is really strong. So this has no twist in it. And I am pulling on the fibers. I can't break it. Wow. I was actually pulling pretty hard. So there's good strength in this. I think that this has like a really, I wonder like if other nylon then just doesn't biodegrade. So I don't know. But I think that it's a lot of fun. We can go, let's go to their website and see. Because I don't think this is there yet. No. Oh, but they have some EcoSpun. Ooh. Ooh, this is cool. Eco-friendly spinning fiber created from recycled 6-pack soda rings. That's cool. That is different. Dye it up with what? I guess if you were going to dye it up, it would need to be probably like dye more synthetic or something. But that's pretty cool. That could also add some strength. What was I looking for? What I really want, since I'm on their website. I mean, I feel like I would stab myself with one of these hackles, but ooh, a little felting board. I really want one of these. I actually almost bought myself one, but then I have I got my rigid heddle loom, which has the setup of it was postponed, but it's basically ready. I just need to have time to sit and do it. I think that that's going to be my vacation post once I get the summer mini skein mini series all ready to go. But yeah, I think that one of these blending boards would be pretty fun. So anyway, as I go shopping on the Paradise Fibers website, I really like these coconut stitch markers. I have a lot that are really flexible that for some projects I like, for other times I was wishing that they were a little more rigid. So these might actually come in handy really, really soon. And they're big enough to fit on a big needle. I think these would fit on my size 13s. Yep. They fit really well on the size 13s. Oh dear, as I throw everything on the ground. Let's see. The hackle is very sharp. You learned this from experience? Yeah. Well, that's why, like, I got hand carders a long time ago. I think that it was because there was the goal of, like, blending my dog's fur into something. And so I'm like, okay. But I think that a blending board is now the way I want to go. But the hand carders, for one thing, when I was testing it out, there's some like oil or something on them. So they were turning the fiber that I was trying to card gray. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. So that's when I finally figured out how to do a little bit with it. But yeah, that is something that I need to like watch some tutorials on. Thank you for joining. Oh, goody. How's my sweater coming along? It's coming along really well. I'm working on the shawl collar now. I'm about halfway done. And I've been also playing yarn chicken with it because so there's 4 colors and I have an extra skein. I finished using colors A and B and I still have a full skein left. And so I'm curious if I'm going to squeak out without having to open up the last of the skeins, which means that I have 4 skeins of hand-dyed yarn too much, but also that I didn't play yarn chicken along the way. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, oh, it would be fun to have like the leftover skeins and then I can have that. Well, I mean, I'll have that no matter what for some kind of other fade. So that sweater's coming along really well. So yeah, that is true. These stitch markers are not crochet friendly, but I feel like that Paradise Fibers, a lot of the times they use progress keepers, which are crochet friendly. So I think, yeah, I really, really like these. I used to have like a coconut bowl that I really, really liked. And I want to see, I'm really excited to play with the loom more. I still have it here. I wanted to grab last month's because I think I found, oh no, I shared that. There was something that I found. No. Okay, maybe I was misremembering. from last month that had the Kool-Aid. And I dyed that up. Oh, I'm here, but I will re-show Fiber by Nature. It is this really, really cool new eco nylon that is biodegradable. So whatever's made from it, at some point it is compostable, which is really, really cool. And they packaged it in little compostable bags. And the tea is like a dandelion root tea, which is awesome. And oh, we've got a botanical Eunice, which I think has got to be one of my favorites. It is so creative. And it really does look to me almost like someone like photographed this, that they got the flowers and photographed it. And then the stitch markers are coconut. So it's a whole, I like the duality of the like, well, there's a biodegradable part, but then also like playing with like nature stuff, but also it's a synthetic fiber, which is really strong. So it's 85% of this new Ecosole bio nylon, and then 15% rose fiber. And the white that's undyed is the rose fiber, which does dye really, really nicely. Whoop. Sorry about that. But anyway, if you have missed any of my past unboxings, I do have a whole playlist. And oh, hey, here's me dyeing the highlighter fiber that actually will be in Friday's video. I will show the finished spinning. The video is focusing mostly on the plying, but I do pull out the black light again to look at the highlighter fiber. And what I dyed it a long time ago, like 2 years ago. At least I filmed the spinning like 2 years ago. And it's still like the color is still there and it still glows under a black light. So, but yeah, lots of, oh, yay. But yeah, oh, here's the rose fiber. I dyed the rose fiber there. I've actually like, I feel like every, maybe like 2 to 4 times a year, they give us a dyeing project, which is a lot of fun. I've done most of them because I tried Country Classic dyes. There was the Skittles one. Let's see. Highlighters, Skittles, the turmeric, walnut, Country Classic, Kool-Aid. It's possible there were others, but it's fun. So I think that it's also a really nice club because there's a mix of just natural, beautiful colors that come from nature, and then things that are more, not, I wouldn't necessarily call this a loud colorway, but sometimes they go real loud, like very Halloween-y, neon and dark colors. I think there's a really nice range of the method of blends. And so it really does mix things up. So if you are a new spinner, this could be a fun club for you because the fiber content varies so much from month to month. You can really start to learn, okay, what do I like spinning? What don't I like spinning? What do I want to try more of? And it's a really fun way to challenge yourself outside the box. But I also think things are unique enough that if you are a more experienced spinner, you might really enjoy it as well. So again, so again, if you want to learn more about the Fiber of the Month Club, I have my affiliate link down in the video description. And as for what I will make with this, I don't know. I have a huge backlog of spinning. Part of me, as my children yell, part of me wants to blend it with some wool. This is super, super strong, but I'm not sure what I would make with it. I wish that it had a little more bounce, so then it's a little more forgiving for knitting, but I am definitely curious about spinning it. The I'm a little worried it might squeak. That's my only concern with it. You're still, oh, sorry everyone. Ryder, I'm in a live stream. What's wrong?
Lucas said if I don't say a word, then he's going to do something bad.
What do you mean, sweetie? Lucas? Lucas? Lucas, are you threatening your brother? Honey, are you threatening your brother?
He was. I'm just worried he'll break my magazine. I won't. I'm worried he'll rip the pages the Explorer out again when he was hoping.
Okay, well, Ryder, don't rip his magazine.
I won't.
Guys, I am in a live stream right now. Ryder, don't rip his magazine. And Lucas, sweetie, don't threaten your brother.
And I was not supposed to let it.
Okay, well, then there's no problem. But Lucas, do not threaten your brother. Apologize to him. Wait, so you did threaten him? What did you threaten him with?
I said, don't read my magazine or else I'm telling.
Is that what he said, Ryder?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He threatens me all the time.
Kids, I'm in the middle of the live stream. You have both told me the threats have been carried out, so go to bed. Lucas, kids, I'm in the stream. Oh man, I got concerned because he's like, he's gonna do something bad. The thing that was bad was that he was gonna tell on him and tell me. So, sorry. As I go out of focus. Hello, camera. Hello. Oh, so you're still trying to, okay, so you're still trying to find a spinning wheel or maybe try a drop spindles first. I would say that drop spindles are a really great way to get started. It really does help you learn about drafting. And since there's the weight of the spindle on the fiber, you learn really quickly what's too thin and what will break. But a spinning wheel actually is easier to use, but maybe like when I first tried a spinning wheel, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much easier because there's a little bit less that you have to focus on. But I haven't tried a drop spindle in years, but I did spin probably some miles on a drop spindle before I transitioned to the wheel. Yes, another mom life moment. Yeah, so yeah, I'm hoping, I feel like I've been saying this for a year though, but I am hoping to like schedule, I feel like I need to schedule time for me to do like other things that aren't like full on like just dyeing and stuff. So doing like a knit along with like the cardigan, or I did a the moving forward wrap at the end of last year. I forget what time of year that was. But doing things like that sort of like force me into it. But so I definitely would love to do, I used to do spinning live streams way back in the day when I would spin and chat. So we'll have to see how things shake out. I feel like I'm adjusting to the kids having school again. And I'm part playing catch up, but it's also really nice. So, and I don't know why I'm out of focus. There we go. And how to fix the camera. But anyway, thank you all so much for joining me tonight and joining me for these unboxings. I have a lot of fun and I hope that you do too. And yeah, I am really, really excited. I like being completely surprised with the different fibers. Actually, when it comes to spinning, I have like a bunch of bobbins full of other stuff, actually other Paradise Fibers fiber that I've spun and plied that's just sort of waiting for me to take it off and finish, but waiting for a really long time. So hopefully I can start going through some of these backlog of things that just need finishing up. Oh, thank you so much. So yeah, please subscribe to the ChemKnits Tutorials YouTube channel. We have a lot of fun over here. And if you're not subscribed and you come subscribe, you can help me inch a little closer to 50K, which would be really awesome. But as I said, we're also about to hit another milestone in terms of views. And so I would like to thank all of you so much for supporting this channel, these unboxings and my dyeing projects and my crafting journey overall, just because I feel like your support in watching and engaging with this content really does encourage me to go and try things I've never tried before. My whole ChemKnits journey has been about, oh, I need something for the blog to write about. Okay, let's try something new. Yeah, let's try dyeing yarn. And now look where we've ended up. So it is so much fun to share my learning journey with all of you. And I know there is so much more for me to learn, and I'm really excited to get there. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'm about to sign off, but the replay for the live stream will be up, and I do check comments, and I try to reply to as many comments as I can. In general, if you have a question, if you have a comment and I reply, I do miss some. But if I reply, sometimes I don't always see if you reply to me in a thread. I see like new comments that I haven't replied to. So if you have a follow-up question, sometimes a new comment is a good way to go because I'm more likely to see that. Ooh, fun. Yeah, I'm dealing with the real thing keeping me from getting the blending board right now is space constraint. My dining room is filled with boxes of yarn. My studio is filled with boxes of yarn. And I've got new under the bed storage containers that are filled. Yeah, so basically, we are revamping my storage system again. And so hopefully I'm not buying new toys until I have a dedicated spot where they can live, which isn't just the dining room. So yeah, I'm a little bit of a hoarder. If I think something's useful, I have trouble getting rid of it. But yeah, but that's another story. That's another story. Oh my gosh. I mean, I've got a huge box right here. But that's because I just opened it. I got a new light. So that is that. But yeah, I definitely have I've got lots of ideas. So I'm really excited to share more things. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. And I don't know yet the next time I'm going to stream. But I hope to do another probably in the next around the 15th, I'll release the May dye-along inspiration photo. And so then that will potentially be my next dyeing live stream. I'm not a hoarder, I'm a collector and a busy mom. Yeah, but there's elements of I start to worry. But yeah, I mean, we've also got piles of kids' artwork that I have to sort through. It's just, yeah, I think also the fact that we've had no one else come to our home in over a year has contributed to the fact that oh yeah, we have this pile of boxes just sitting there. So yeah. Anyway, all right, I'm going to head out and actually spend some time putting some things away. That'll make me feel better. But anyway, thank you all so much for joining, and Paradise Fibers, thank you so much for sending me your Fiber of the Month Club. It is so much fun to open up, and I love all of the little like details that you put into the theme every month. It really makes it a care package of fiber, which is a very fun thing. So anyway, yay, I'm so glad you all could join. I will chat with all of you soon. Good night, everyone. Bye.